to start on page 48.
Okay.
No, you
And-
told it, wait, excuse me, Lymor, because I was just practicing this. This is why I'm late. You told us to practice number 2 on page 47. Did we actually get to it? I didn't think we got.
We did it. And then I
Did it?
said the best thing would be to practice it, right?
Okay.
So, okay.
Okay.
So page 48, hopefully today, oh yeah, we'll be able to get through 6 and maybe a little bit into the concept of 7. Okay.
No, we won't.
It's like, I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. Page 48. Translate the following questions and answers into English. Barbara, why don't you do number 1?
I'll give it a try. Mi bitach mi bt Sarah. Who that's a question. Who is Batik? Bitach. Who is Bitek? Who is Bitech?
Bitech, right?
Who is Bitech?
Yeah,
I don't
Who
know.
is
I
your
have a big cousin
daughter?
named
Who's
Ellen.
your daughter?
Who is your daughter? The daughter Sarah is daughter. It doesn't have
Nope.
a the.
My daughter is Sarah.
Where do you find the my?
Well, it's BT.
BT. Okay,
Right.
my daughter is Sarah.
Remember, we have, if you go back to page 46, you have every is my BT Sarah.
My
Okay.
daughter Sarah. Yes, I see. I
My
remember.
daughter is Jennifer, number 2.
Ma Shemi Shemcha Moshe. What is your name? Asked to a man, and I'm assuming it's asked by a woman.
Me Shemi, Ma Shemi means what's my name.
Oh,
Remember the yod means
my name.
ma,
Oh, Ma
like ani.
Shami. Shemcha, my name is Moshe. By a man.
Shimcha Moshe, your name is Moshe. So someone's asking a question, Ma Shemi, and someone's answering him, Shimcha Moshe.
Got it.
The first one is Mi Bitech. Who is your daughter? The person answering is saying Biti Sarah. My daughter is Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sandra, number 3.
Me. All right. Which? Okay.
Sandra
Me.
Brody.
Okay, got it.
So Sandra is Sandra Brody.
No,
Sandy
and
is-
actually I'm Sandy. I'm
You're
Sandy
Sandy?
Brody. Yeah. Just, but it's okay.
You have
You
Sandra
can call me
up there, so we're
call me
gonna be
whatever you want to
formal.
call me.
We're going to be formal with you today. Sandy C is Sandy Carlton, and regular Sandy is just Sandy T. Okay?
Okay,
For today.
got it. Okay. Me, Bana, Bina Avraham. All right. Who is her son? Her son is Abraham.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Arlene, number 4.
Me Malhi Malchucha Moshe. Okay, who is my king? Your king is Moses.
Yep. Me Malki Malkecha Moshe.
How do you pronounce that one?
Malkecha.
Malkecha.
Yes.
Malkecha. Okay. Moshe.
Remember when there's two shvas in a row, right? When two shvas go to walking, the second one does the talking.
Right.
So it's mal hecha, because the second one's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
that
Malchacha.
sound, right?
Okay.
Good. Marcy,
That's a
number 5.
mouthful. That's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
Did you say me?
I said Marcy.
Okay, I'll try. I'm kind of lost on this. I haven't had time, much time on this at all, and I'm a little confused. Ma divari. It would be
Devaro.
divaro. Okay.
Mhm.
That would be what is his word, and divaro emet. His word is truth. I think,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
Nope, you're right. I don't love that sentence, but you're right. All right, Francine, number 6.
Ma malchutecha malchuti beti. What is your kingdom? I lost it.
Number
Malchuti,
6.
my kingdom is my house.
Yep. Exactly. Your house. Kingdom is my house.
Now, can you explain that, Lymor? 'Cause that is what I thought it was. So,
What is your kingdom? My kingdom is my house.
but the
Or my-
reason it's
home.
your kingdom is because of the ending?
So here, one person's asking another person. This person says, "What is your kingdom?" And this person answers, "My kingdom is my house." Right?
Okay.
So that's why, because there are two people in this scenario. One person's asking the question, the other person's answering the
Okay.
question. Okay. Sandy, number 7.
Ma Kadosh HaTorah Kadosha. What is holy? The Torah is holy.
Yep, that was easy. Harriet, number 8.
Okay, me, Aviha, who, Aviha, Bishamo, Moshe. Me, Aviha, who is her father? Who, Avi, Moshe. Her father is Moses.
He is her father, and his name is Moses.
And his name is Moses. Okay.
Right?
Got it.
Shemo Moshe. Okay, Nancy, number 9. Oh, Nancy, you're muted.
Sorry. Okay. Ma aratza Israel
Ma Artsecha.
Artsacha. You're right.
Yep.
Yep. Israel artsi ve o ve veyami veyami. Okay. What Ma is what, right? So what land is this?
Well, Artsecha is what is your land?
Land, right?
To
What
a
is
man.
your land? Okay, Israel, the land of Israel is mine. Is that right?
Well, Israel is my land
Right.
and my people.
Oh, right. I forgot the last part. Okay.
You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you. Israel's my land and my people, right? The question is, what's your land?
Right?
And you say, Israel's my land and my people.
People. Okay.
Okay.
I have a question about
Yeah.
this last one and number 6. Are these being asked to a man? Or is
Yes.
it because they're male words? It's because they're being,
asked to a male. If
okay,
it was being asked to a female, number 9 would be Ma Artseh.
got it.
And number 6 would be Ma Malchutek,
Okay, thank you.
right? So now that a man is saying the number 6, we were saying what a weird sentence. Ma Malchutecha Malchuti Biti. When you say to a man, what is your kingdom? And he says, my kingdom is my house. It makes much more sense now, right? I'm just kidding. Anyway,
But it's still, if this was asked to a female, the answer is still that, right? Malchuti Beti.
correct,
Okay,
correct. And number 1 is me be tapped, asked to a woman.
Yeah.
If we made it male, it would be what?
Beitecha.
Betecha.
Be
Mi
tapped.
betecha.
But the answer would be the same.
Beti
Biti Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Let's see what else. Yeah. Okay. The following sentences contain adjectives used as nouns. Translate to English. Okay. Sandy C. Why don't we start with you? Number 1.
Hu Hagadol. He is the great one.
Yes. Or the big one, but yes. Okay. Sherry, number 2.
Anachnu Habaruchim. We are the blessed ones.
Yep. Jamie, number 3. Or on page, are you with us? Page
Mhm.
48.
Haim, Harabim. They are the good ones,
The many.
the many,
They
many,
are the many.
many ones.
And that is Haim to a group that is either
All men
men
or men and women.
mixed,
At least one man.
at least one man, right? Barbara, number 4.
Haim Kadoshim. They are holy ones.
Correct. They are holy, right? They're
Holy.
Haim Harabim is the holy ones.
Okay.
Haim Kedoshim is just they are holy,
But
right?
the
Not the
book
holy one,
says
not the holy ones. Holy
Holy
ones.
ones.
Does the book say the holy ones?
Holy
Yes,
ones.
it
They are
does.
whole, not the.
Okay,
They are holy.
okay. I'll correct myself.
The only reason is because they want you to use it as nouns, and holy is just an adjective.
that's
That was
true.
the direction.
Right,
They-
right.
That's the only reason.
But why would number 4
Otherwise,
be
it
the
would
only
be
one
the
without
holy
the ha?
also, right? It's only because of the directions asking for the
Because
noun.
really, if you were translating it, they are holy.
You would say are holy, yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
right.
Yeah. But if you want in your book, put a ha in front of it. Hem HaKadoshim, they are the holy ones.
Okay.
Jennifer,
With a
number
ha,
5.
you would need the hook in front of it,
You would
right?
have to put a ha in there. I
Right.
would write a ha
Right, to make it the holy ones.
to make it the holy ones. Yeah.
No, they're the holy ones. Just they are holy ones.
Well, Haim Kadoshim means they are holy.
Okay.
But Haim HaKadoshim is they are the holy ones, and it makes it a noun. So. Right.
He
Right, number 5,
Habrucha. She is the holy. She is the blessed one. She is blessed,
Yes.
the blessed one.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Sandra.
Good.
Ani Hatova. I am the good one.
Okay. All right. Now this is word jumble, right?
Well, I got a question. Why is it the Holy One and not just I'm holy?
Mhm.
Where is
Yeah.
Which one?
uh, t-
Number 6.
it's number 6? Because
Tova, I am the good one. So
Tova,
I am the good one.
I am the
I
good
need
one.
Tova would mean I am good.
Okay,
When you put in front of it, it becomes a noun.
the good. Okay, got it.
Okay.
I think.
So now I want you to translate these into Hebrew. When you translate it correctly, the box letters will spell out, and this is word jumble. So, okay.
Get
So I'm not going to write in my book. I'm going to write on the piece of paper here because I don't want to ruin the book. Well, I guess I could because
It's your book.
I'm the teacher. But I'm not going to go back and review this. I'm the teacher, right? Okay. Okay. Moses is a good father. Sandra Brody.
All right. Moshe of Tov.
I would agree
Moshe
with that.
of
Okay.
Tov, but not Tov of, because
No, Moshe of Tov.
of Tov. Okay.
Then it's a full sentence. Francine, number 2.
Mm. Mm.
You're muted, Francine.
Zeh bracha kedosha.
He bracha kadosha.
Him
Because you're saying you're using the word he to describe the bracha, which is female. So it's she is the holy blessing instead of. But I guess it could be zot bracha. Well, zot bracha kadosha. No, they have he bracha kadosha on the back of the book.
Mm.
Because bracha is feminine.
Yep. Yes. Marcy, number 3.
I don't get it, so I don't think I can. I can't do it.
What is? Just tell me how you would say his kingdom.
His king would be Mal. You know what, Lymor, I haven't studied it enough, so skip me.
Okay, Arlene.
I'm better off
His
listening.
kingdom is great.
Malchuto. Good, Gedolah.
Yep. Malchuto gedolah. His kingdom is great. Now we understand why we have the O in the first word and the
Yeah, that is for his. That's for the toe.
The Malchuto is his, and gedolah is describing the Malchut, which is female. So you need to give it the right?
The
Okay.
That's very, yeah, it's difficult. Gedolah.
Confusing.
So, because the adjective has to agree with the noun, and you're not having it as a person. The great, it's just right agreement.
Correct.
If the noun was masculine, it would be Gadol, as opposed to
Yes.
Gedolah. Okay.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
If the noun was masculine. I mean, yeah.
Right,
Mhm.
correct. If
Right.
it's a masculine word, right? The noun.
You know what is confusing? The is most of the time is supposed to be feminine, except then when
Right.
you have your anything and it's referring to a masculine, why do they do the sound then? I mean, that is to me confusing.
It's confusing.
Hmm? Because you're telling me the sound is you're telling me it's Hebrew has the
Right.
sound as for a feminine. And I know that today because we were going over the headstone. My rabbi was telling me the feminine words because I wanted to know what it was saying. But your for masculine put in what we had before, the lach, the ach, the as.
Right.
That is not confusing.
Yeah.
When you have everywhere else for feminine, and then they throw in the lach for masculine your.
Yes, but that's how it's built.
It is what it is.
Yeah. All right, Sherry, number 5.
Number 4.
Oh, number 4. Sorry. I don't know why I'm number 4. Sherry, number 4.
No, it's shame.
Yep.
Shemi,
Yep. Shemi.
Tov.
Yep.
But is that a man speaking? Does it matter if
Yeah.
it's a man or a woman?
Yeah.
No.
No, because shame is the noun you're speaking about. You're not speaking about me.
Okay.
You would say anito. That would be a
okay.
man.
Okay.
Shemito, just like Malchuto Gedolah is based on the noun. Shame is the noun.
Right.
What is Shema then? Here, that's a different word altogether?
Yes, it is. It has an ayin at the end, right? That's the root word Shema, which has an ayin at the end. The root word shame has no ayin in it at all.
Okay, all right.
There are 2 different words from 2 different
sources, bases. Okay.
Words. So, okay. Sandy Carlton, number 5.
Leah. BT.
Correct. Leah BT. Leah is my daughter. Nancy, number 6.
Oh boy. Torato, Kadosh, Kadosha. Is that right?
Yep, Kadosha, because Torah is feminine.
Feminine, right. Kadosha, right. Okay.
Okay. Harriet, number 7.
But Banim Abraham.
Yep, Beni Abraham. My son is Abraham.
Lymor, I have a question.
Yeah.
If Bain means son, why is it a bar mitzvah instead of a Bain mitzvah?
It should be, right?
Yeah.
Just, I don't know why.
Okay.
Just
I'm thinking that the whole time too, Francine.
Right, me
But
too.
it's if you have 2 people together, it's a b'nai mitzvah.
So that I know.
And 2 girls are Benot.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
That's such a great question. Bat for girl,
Right.
Ben for boy,
Are
and what do we have? Bar.
Bar.
It must mean something else.
That's so great. Yeah.
All right, Jamie, you don't have to unscramble them. You just read the letters in the boxes. What is it?
Oh.
I have it.
Rewrite the sentence below, replace the underlined word with
No,
each.
no, we're not there yet.
Now,
Where are
in
we?
number 5 on page 48, the last
Oh.
exercise.
Oh, I didn't fill in the letters.
Letters.
I did.
I didn't
Do
fill
it,
them in.
Carrie. What is it?
Terry.
Shabbat shalom.
Oh, really?
Shabbat shalom.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
thank you.
Good for you.
Very
Good job.
nice, right? Very nice. Okay.
But we don't
But
know
there's
how
so few boxes. How do you get so many words? I mean, how do you get Shabbat Shalom from
No,
one
it's
to
each letter. It's each letter of the words Shabbat shalom.
Right.
It's
There's
shin,
7
bet.
letters. There's 7 letters because there's 7 extras.
Oh, okay. All right.
One
Yeah.
letter from each one.
I don't get
Okay. Hold on. I need to see what this is.
I didn't understand exercise 6.
I didn't either. I totally got lost.
Replacing underline.
I
Exercise
don't know if
6.
everybody's getting it because they're reading the answers or if they
We're
really
not writing anything. Here's what we're doing.
Read aloud.
We are going to one at a time replace. I'm going to do number 1 with you. Then we're going to set off on our own. Okay. And onesie twosie. Number 1, atem banim bruchim, right? You
What?
you are
Yeah.
sons.
Yeah, you're going in and out. I can't hear.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I think I'm too loud. Number 1, atem banim bruchim. You are the blessed sons.
Okay.
Now they want you to replace Aleph, Habani. So then you say, Atem Habani, Atem Banim Bruchim is you are blessed sons. If you put in the first word, Habanim, under Aleph, it's Atem Habanim Habruchim. You would have to change it. And then you are the blessed sons.
I don't know.
But
I don't understand that.
I got it.
you have to change the rest of the sentence because you're replacing the word below it in there. Right? Now let's do
You're having it where the underlined word is, you're replacing that word.
replacing that word. So now if you go to bet, that word is habanot. So now we're replacing that word. Now, and we have to change the sentence so that makes sense. So now it's habanot habruchot,
I don't follow.
right?
No.
So you're
You have to-
changing it from masculine to feminine. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
From masculine to feminine.
So say it again for number 1.
For number 1, bet, aten, habanot, habruchot.
Haberchot. I
don't follow.
don't need.
And I don't get what the alpha and the bet and the gimel.
That's
and the,
number 1, number 2, number 3.
You're just exchanging, you're doing this exercise 5 times because you're using 5 different words. So they're giving you a sentence, atem banim bruchim. You are now going to, the underlined word, you're going to change it to Aleph. Then you're going to change it to what's in bet, right?
Atem.
Aleph bet is just A, B, C, D, right? I just want. So if you did Gimel, now you have to replace the word with bat.
Okay.
So it will be at, bat, rucha.
Bruchit. Oh, no. Well, you're changing the other words too.
It'll be
To change the other words because your word
make a
is based
match.
in the back of the book, they, well, I don't know.
What do they do in the back of the book?
It's there. It's there at the top of
Yeah.
each exercise. You have the Hebrew, and below it you
That's
have the English.
Your quote, at, bat, rucha. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now, in the in Dalit, the fourth example, they want you to change it to habat. At, habat, habrucha. Right? You are the blessed daughter.
So you're changing more than the first word. I mean, the underlined word.
Correct. You're changing the underlined word, and then you are fixing the suffixes of the other words to match
Agree.
the word.
Yeah, to agree with it. Yeah, to agree with it.
That's assuming we remember what those are, and that's the
Not
hard
just,
part.
not just the suffix, not just the suffix, you're changing the, the suffix, the first word, the
Yeah.
subject also.
Now, in the last example there, it's habein, atem, ata, habein, habaruch.
Okay, where are you?
Masculine singular.
It's
Masculine and singular.
Singular. Okay.
They don't
Okay.
show-
All right, do that again, please, the last one.
Ata, habein, habaruch.
They don't show that in the book.
What do they show in the book?
For hey.
Yeah, they do. It's
Ata,
a
habein, habaruch.
Atah habein habaruch. Yeah.
They
I
just show the English. They don't show the
No,
complete.
it's
They
above
do.
the English.
They
No.
do.
Hebrew is above the English. Look at each letter. It's
It is.
Aleph, Bet, Gimel. You
Yep.
see it there.
Yeah,
It is.
What?
Okay.
oh, it is that. Ugh.
That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie,
Give me a headache.
Okay.
do two, Aleph.
2 is Hayom Kadosh V'Tov. Today
Right? Not-
is.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Yeah.
should I say what it is and then change
Yeah,
it?
I was gonna
Okay.
do it for you, but go ahead.
Oh, today is holy and good.
Correct.
And
Now we're gonna
Aleph
change
is
it to Aleph, which is Ima, which means
Ima.
mother.
Ima Kadosha V'Tova.
Yes,
It's
Okay.
good.
Oof.
mother is holy and good.
Mother is.
Okay.
It's good.
Barbara, we're gonna change it now to Hayamim, the days. Go ahead.
Me?
No, Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Who? Me, Barbara? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? Okay.
I said you, yeah.
Okay. Hayamim Kadosha Kadoshim.
Yes.
The Tovim.
Betovim,
Tovim. The Tovim.
right?
So that is the mother's.
Oh, Hayamim are the days.
I'm sorry. The days are holy and good.
Yes. All right, Jennifer, you're going to do Gimel, which is Hamal Huyot, which means the kingdoms.
Okay. Hamal Huyot Kadeshot Vatuvot.
Betovot, yep. Malchuyot, Kedoshot, Betovot. All right, Sandra Brody, you're going to do Avicha, which is your father, speaking to a man.
All right. Avika, Kadosh, Vitov. So like
Yep,
it doesn't
you don't have to
change.
change anything because it's a male
Okay.
singular noun.
Avisa. Okay.
Number 3, Chasdo Gadol. His good deed is big or great or large, right? So Arlene, we're going to change it to Habanot, which is the daughters.
Habanot Gadola. Gadola. Daughters. Daughters, the
Gadolot.
plural. The I don't remember the plural ending. Gadol.
Gedolot.
Lot is the plural feminine?
Ot.
Okay. Gadolot.
Habanot,
Okay.
Gedolot.
Okay. Yep.
So why don't you do the next one, which is Habatim, the houses.
Okay. Habatim. And it would be Gadolim.
Yep, the houses are big or large.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. The next one is Malchuto, which is his kingdom.
Class.
Mahuto Gadol.
Yep, that's it. Malchuto Gadol,
Gadol, yeah,
right?
yes.
Singular male.
Singular man.
Okay. Last one on there, Francine, Shimcha, which is your name, speaking to a man, singular.
Okay, well, I got lost because I had to answer my husband.
Oh, that's okay.
What number are we?
We're on page 49, exercise 6, number 3, the last one, which is you're just going to replace that word chasdo with shimcha.
Adola.
Yeah.
Adola.
Jimha. Gadola.
Nope, shimcha gadol. It's also a
Shimcha
singular male. Your name, right? Shimcha gadol. Okay, I'm gonna have you do the next one too. So this number 4 is Moshe Ushemo Tov. He is Moshe, and his name is good. So now you're going to change Hu Moshe to Hu HaMelech. He is the king.
Hu Hamelech. Vishmo. Tov.
Yep. You don't have to change anything. Okay. The next one, Sandy T, is He Habat.
Habat. Vishma Tov. She is the daughter.
She
her-
is the daughter.
And her name is good.
Yep. Ushema Tov.
Oh,
Again, Tov is describing shame, so it does not change based on who you're talking to. Okay?
Wait,
Okay.
say that again.
Yep. He habat ushema tov. You're not going to say ushema tova because the word shame is a male word.
Ah.
But the
So-
Ushma is for, you change it for her,
Ushema describes
the
the
daughter.
daughter.
But
So
Tov
Ushma
describes
with
the
a
name.
hay ending.
So it's habat ushema tov.
Ushma with a hay ending.
Correct.
So how would you would just spell that the same way? The Vav, Shin, Mem,
Hey.
A? And no vowel under the hay.
No vowel under the hay, and
So
under
it would
the
be the
mem,
Sagol under the Mem, the line. Vowel, which
it's
vowel?
gonna be a kamatz.
Kamatz,
So
okay.
a little plus. If you look
Okay.
on page 47, exercise 2, the middle word is Shema, meaning her name. So 1, 2, 3, fourth word in on
Okay,
page
okay.
7, number 2. That's how you would spell it.
And Shema here is an Aleph, yes?
Shema is a hey.
No, to here is an Aleph. Here.
To hear is ayin. Sorry, to
Ayin,
hear is
ayin. Ayin, okay.
Okay. Harriet, you're now going to replace in number 4 with ani ha'av, which means I am the father.
Most, which one did you say, number 5?
Number 4, you're gonna replace the underline with ani ha'av. I am the father.
And Ani. Okay. Hu Hamelech.
What?
Ush-
Nope. Number 4, you're doing gimel, which is the third example, all the way to the
Okay.
ani ha'av.
Ani Ha'av. Ushamo Tov. Ani
Ani ha'av.
Ani Ha'av. Um, It's something about my father.
And so I am the father.
Uh-huh.
And then how would you change the word and my name is good, right? So how would Ushamo change to say and my name?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's going to be Ushami, right?
Ushamo
Ani ha'av Ushami tov.
Tov.
And my name is
Ushmo.
Ushami, my name. Because I am the father.
Okay. Ani ha'av Ushamo Tov.
Ushami tov.
Okay.
Because the name is mine and good is the name.
Oh, and
right?
good is the name.
Good
Okay.
is the name, right? Okay.
Lymor, you're breaking up slightly. So can you, I have a feeling people might be missing that. Can you just repeat the sentence with the correction, with the change?
Yep. Ani ha'av ushami tov.
Ushami. Instead of Ushamo, it's Ushami.
Ushami tov.
Okay.
Ushami meaning my
name.
My name,
And
right, mine.
Okay. Number 5. Beito gadol ve'amo tov. His house is big and his nation, okay, his house is great, like big and great, and his nation is good. Okay? What if, Nancy, we change that first word to Beiti, my house?
My house. Beiti Gedola.
It's always going to be Beiti Gadol.
Oh, Beiti. I thought we were using the Beiti. Okay, Beiti.
Right.
And there, okay, is it my? So is it Beit because I'm feminine, or is it because of the house? What is house? Masculine or
Because
feminine?
the house.
Right.
The house.
That's the house. Because we're describing the house.
And the house is in
Big
house
is
is
the house.
okay. Beiti Gedola or
Nope.
Gedolo
Beiti Gadol.
Gadol. Oh yeah. Beiti Gadol. The Amo. What is? Oh, yeah. The Amo Tov. That doesn't change, right?
Well, so now you just said, my house is big and
Right.
his nation is great. But you want to say, and my nation is great. So how would you change the amo?
Ami. The Ami.
Correct. Beiti gadol ve'ami tov.
Right.
Okay. All right. Sandy Carlton, we're going to change that to Beit, meaning your house, and I'm speaking to a female. So your house, Beitech.
Beit Godola. Um,
Whew.
the make
Yes.
tova tov.
So it's going to be Beitech Gadol ve'amech tov, right? Let's go over the example they gave us before we're changing things. Beito Gadol, his house is big. So it doesn't matter whose house it is, that Gadol is always going to stay Gadol in this sentence because it's about the house. So whether it's her house, my house, your house, their house, it's always going to be about the house.
Okay.
But now when you add his house is big and his nation is good, all you're changing is the his and his to make it to make them the same. The Gadol and the Tov are always going to stay the same. So in the first one, Beiti Gadol, ve'ami Gadol. The house still is big and the nation is still good. It's now we're talking about my nation instead of my nation and my house instead of his nation and his house. Now in Bet, when we're talking about Beit, we're talking about her house and her nation. Her house is still big, Gadol, and her nation is still Tov or good, right? So now, Nancy, let's do.
Wait, you're
I have
going the
Nancy
wrong
on
way.
the other side.
Right.
I'm going the wrong way. Sherry, now let's do Beita, her house.
Didn't you just do that one?
Yeah.
You just did that.
We did they take.
Beitach, your house, talking to a female. Now we're doing Beitach, her house.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Beta Gadol. Oh, the Ma Tov.
Yes. Now we're going to do Dali, which is Beitacha, your house, speaking to a male. Jamie?
Male. Okay. Beitecha gadol ve'amecha tov.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. All right. So number 6, let's analyze this. Zet Malki, this is my queen. Vehu Melech Baruch, and he is
Blessed.
the blessed king. Right? So
The blessed or no? A blessed.
Vehu Melech Baruch, and he is a blessed king. Right? Okay. So Zet Malki, meaning this is my king. Okay. And all of these are, I'm just looking at the answers, not the answers, the things, the words we have to put in there, all going to be my something. Okay. Zeh Malki, Vehu Melech Baruch, and he is a blessed king. Okay. So hold on. Okay. So the only thing that's going to change in this sentence. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay.
This has to
The
change.
zeth
And I don't
or
know,
the
and I
zeth.
don't know
This
the four.
has to
I don't know the
change.
4 forms of the this.
This has to change. Zeh has to change depending on who you're talking about. And Vehu, and he is, has to change depending on who we're talking about.
Yep.
Baruch has to change. Well, Melech has to change based on whether it's female, male, or people or whatever. And Baruch has to change based on the male female. Okay, so every other word changes in this sentence. Whereas in the last sentence, when we analyzed it, we only had 2 words that were changing. Every word changes based on what word we're putting in there. So, Sandra Brody, you start. We're going to replace the second word with the word artsy, which is my land, which I will give you a clue is a female word.
Okay, so first word would be zot,
Correct.
right? Artsy, vehu. I don't
Remember,
know,
we're changing that based on this.
right, but I don't know what it is. Vehi,
Uh-huh.
Eretz,
We're just
Racha,
going to change Melech to be
Eretz,
female.
Artsy. No,
Nope.
that was the other word.
Zot
No.
artsy. Vehi. This is my
Vehi.
land. She is a blessed queen. I see. They want you to change.
Malcha,
They lie. Hold on. You
No.
want to, I'm sorry, we need to
No.
underline the word melech.
Yeah, you have to change both.
We're going to replace, I'm looking at the answer key, that's why.
Uh,
You are replacing both words. So
yeah,
both should be underlined, the second word and the fourth word, Malki and Melech. So I
okay.
apologize. I got confused thinking that we're using the same word through it. So Zot,
Zot, Artsy, Vehi, Eretz, Brucha.
yes.
Yes?
Zot artsi v'hi eretz barucha. This is my land, and she is a blessed land. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Jennifer, you're gonna do Bini, my son.
And Ze Beni Vahi Ben Baruch.
Right? Vehu ben Baruch.
Bahu Bahu.
So Zeh Bini Vehu ben Baruch. This is my son, and he is a blessed. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna do Avi, Barbara.
Okay. Ze avi behu av Baruch.
Yep. This is my father, and he is a blessed father. Okay. Sandy T. Now we're gonna do BT, my daughter.
You're doing Dalit.
Yeah.
Darling, yeah.
Okay. Zot, Betty, Vehu, Bat, Brota.
Okay, don't forget the he. So Zot BT, the he, BT bat brucha. Right? We're changing the first, third, the fourth, and the fifth word. We're changing all the words because we've changed that we're speaking of a female. Okay, Harriet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
BT.
T, ze, beti, ve, vehu, melech,
Bite.
right. Bait, vehu, melech, garuch.
Yep. So it's ze beti. This is my house. It's a male noun. Vehu bait baruch. This is my house, and it is a blessed house.
Oh, I'm on now.
Right?
Okay.
All right. We got through a page and a half.
Oh
like,
my
wow.
goodness.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was 7:30.
No, it didn't even seem like 7:30.
I didn't even look at the clock for a minute.
I know. Okay.
And I tried
So
to go over that myself beforehand, and it was just,
this is
Didn't get
confusing,
it.
but we're getting it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is good.
So we did up to page 49, number 6. I'm writing that down so I can put it in my little recap.
So I have a question.
Hold on. I'm
All
going to
right.
answer your question, I promise. But
All
I
right.
want you to study the words on page 52 so that we get a little head start if we can get into the next chapter next time, okay? All right.
52. All
And
right.
there are not words, right? Lord, love, light, generation, festival, honor, heart, and evil. And you know at least 2 of the words, if not 4 or 5.
What'd you say, page 52?
52, there's new vocabulary. 1, 2,
Oh, okay.
8 more, 8 new words.
Will do.
All right, who had a question? Sorry.
I did.
Nancy.
No, someone else was first.
Sandy.
Sandy, what's your question?
Okay. On page 46 at the bottom, it says
Okay.
you do not need to memorize all the changes that take place when nouns have possessive endings. You just need to be able to recognize them. However, in these exercises, you needed to know them or you couldn't do the exercises. So how do you do it if you're not memorizing it?
Well,
You have to be
my
able to.
question too, because I'm lost and I'm not understanding this and I'm not sure where to even try and review. And I'm part of it's because I missed that class and I've never been able to really catch up, but
That's okay. So go back to page 45.
Okay.
You have Torah is the base, and it's telling
Right.
you that this word, you have to add Torah in order to do any of this. But then it's basically air quote conjugating, right? For it, you're not really conjugating, you're just possessing it and adding the right suffix to possess it. Torati, Torata, Toratecha, Torato, Torata. Again, if you go to, let's say page 44, the first one, bat, you don't add or take anything, well, you make it beat, right? So, biti, bitra, bitech, bito, bita. So while you don't need to memorize which word is which, you need to know that E is me, right? Ha is you for a male. F is you for a female. O is him. And A is her.
Yeah. Same as what Marcy said. I missed the week and my head is spinning now, but I'll practice and hopefully some of it'll
So you don't
stick.
need to memorize again, and I think that's where this book kind of lacks a little bit, that they want you to rewrite sentences and stuff like that. Well, how do you know if you don't know what the word is, right?
Right.
So
Right.
I'm trying to walk you through these as we're going along to say, what do we need to do to this? What do we need to do to that? Because again, our goal is a little bit different here. our goal is to recognize it in the Torah. When you see Torah T, you know that's my Torah,
Right.
right?
I think that's what it's trying to say. It's saying that you don't necessarily need to know the changes in the vowels or the structure of the shoresh. You just need to know the suffix and whether it means me, my, your, her,
But then
his.
Marcy's seeing all of these exercises, you need to know
Right,
them.
why
So,
are you doing them?
right? So, like, for example, if I said to you, you know, right before we do a time when we put away the Torah, we say Torah ti al ta'azovu. That's my Torah, right? When we say Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, tziva is commanded, lanu is us, Moshe. Moshe gave us the Torah, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of other Torah techa.
Right.
Your Torah.
Is your Torah when you're talking to a man. Now all of our liturgy is
Oh, it's one, is it?
is
Tech?
male,
Okay.
right? So you're never going to see Torah tech in liturgy because we just don't. We
You don't
use
give the
male.
Torah to a lady?
Well, it's not in the liturgy, meaning it's not in the prayer, because nobody ever thought a woman would be praying by herself, right? Like that wouldn't have occurred to them to put that in, right? So
So we have to rewrite a feminine siddur.
we do. So for example, right. So I'm trying to think of Torah and how it's like, so I'm just looking here at the page that they introduced it on. Torah T, Torah Ta, Torah Tech, Torah To, and Torah Ta. You would not, like, again, in liturgy, again, and this is prayer book Hebrew, in the liturgy, in the actual Siddur, you wouldn't have those words. But, the female words, because we just don't, it's just not part of how it's built. But there are, we tend to use the Lev Shalem in the conservative movement. We used to use the Sim Shalom. There is a book out there called Va'ani Tefilati. It's a prayer book that you'll see like a Hadar or those sorts of partnership minions use. My daughter actually uses one and she loves it because language is much more gender neutral.
On the next page, on page 50, there are some examples.
Oh, good.
Mostly with the cha ending, but
right.
There are examples.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
hallelujah.
for next class, I'm gonna find in our liturgy a couple of examples of either Torah or or one of these words that we have. Malchut is probably a good one. Malchutecha, Malchuti.
That could be our homework when we're at services.
If you
look for
have
that.
in the Siddur, right? Take some stickies with you. Throw the stickies. Tell the rabbi you need to bring it home so you can. But
so does Selah mean something?
Stella.
Selah.
Stella.
What is
kind of like truth, like Amen Selah, like so it is said, right? Like it just
because they don't translate it, they just the other ones they translate.
Right, exactly, which is why I'm like, well, why'd you use that as the example?
exactly
helping us here. But I will, like I said, I will find certain things. I will and I'll try to get them over. Okay, I will see you next week, ladies.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lymor, can I ask a question or are you in a rush?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so on page 47,
Okay.
The second line, like the middle word. Mecha, right?
47.
7.
Exercise
Yeah, oh, I'm
1 or
sorry.
2.
Exercise 2, number 2.
Okay. The second
I was-
line.
Second line, the
middle-
word in the middle.
Ameh.
Amecha.
Yeah.
Ameh.
Amech, sorry, yes.
Oh, yeah. Amech. Okay. So what I was trying to do is I was going back to page 43 where they have all the suffixes.
Uh-huh.
And that particular suffix they list as your, but they say it's his people. Number 2. Because there isn't a your people.
So
here.
Amech
No, there is a your people.
is your Amech is your people to a female.
So that's number 18. I got that one wrong. Okay. Is that right?
Yes.
That's number 18? Okay.
Right. So now let me ask you this, Nancy. What if I said Ami? What's that?
Mine.
My people.
Right. My people.
Amcha.
I can't hear you. What you broke up. What?
Amcha.
Your people.
Mas-
Feminine.
To a
masculine-
male.
Male.
Man.
What if I said Amo?
Wait. I have to look back. Mo,
Go back
Would-
to page 43. Amo.
yeah, would be his
Yep.
His people.
people.
And what about Ama?
Her.
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 Right?
Yeah.
What about, let's go to the last line on the first, exercise 2, first line.
First
the word
line.
all the
Wait, are we
back
on
page
page 47?
47, exercise 2,
Mhm.
row 1, the last word, meaning the one all the way on the left, hasdecha,
Hastecha.
Stecha.
or
Mhm.
good
Your
Speaking.
kindness, right?
or kindness, speaking to a male. What if it was hasdi?
My
That's
kindness.
D, my.
D.
What about hasdo?
Is.
Oh, his.
Is.
Right,
Right? So
Right.
you can do this with all of these words
right,
and use page 43.
As a guide.
right,
Take a
right. That's
picture
what I was trying to do.
and use them with every single word. You
Right,
can do that with exercise 1 also. And take those words and just keep making the different possessive endings and putting that in. So Marcy and Sandy Brody, those might be good exercises for you that you missed that class to go over those words and continue to put them in and say, this is my, this is your for a female, this is his, hers.
Okay.
so then
Okay.
the thing on page 53, are they the same suffixes as the ones on page 43? No, they're different.
Ones on the right are because those are singular. and
Singular, got it. All right,
the
right,
plural
The
ones
The other
ones
ones
on
are
the right.
plural.
right,
We
okay.
haven't gotten to the
Right.
plural.
No.
right, same thing. And those
Okay.
are singular.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, so.
Okay,
Oh,
if that,
No, don't confuse yourself. Don't confuse yourself.
It's the-
Not a class. First of all, there's no grade. There's no cash prize.
No
Right.
test. No
if
test.
that,
It does not help.
okay,
But we
All
just,
right.
we just
Thanks,
don't want to,
Lymor.
we don't want to appear, not knowing or ignorant.
I don't
or-
want to look stupid.
That's exactly, but I
just
didn't use
see
that.
the reason
That's
I'm not-
exactly right, right.
And the reason I'm not studying this is because I'm so obsessed and having so much trouble with the Haftorah I have to do June 14th. I literally spend an hour on it every day. And then I'm getting it, but it's like, oh no, I can't go and try and do the book now. I'm just exhausted.
Marcy, I'm reading 89 lines of Torah on June 7th.
Oh my gosh.
Ever
many?
done that before? 89. I don't think I've
Oh
ever
my
done that before.
Where are you doing that? Where are you? Where are you?
However, no pity party, because it's Parshat Naso, and if you know anything about Parshat Naso, it's about how many, there's a whole liturgy of things about each tribe and what they brought as their offering. It's pretty much the same thing for each tribe. And it's the same trope except for 2 exceptions in everything. So it's really the same. So I would say about 60 of the lines, maybe 50 of the lines are the same thing.
Oh.
So really, it's really only 40 lines.
I'm having
But
trouble
did
enough
you-
with the 23.
Still a lot. Still
That's
a lot.
That's
And
a
I'm
lot.
doing
All
this
right.
June 14th, and I just found out I have to miss both the class before that and the class before that. So I'm going to be missing and watching recordings on 2 classes. So after June 14th, I hope I can. get
Are
through.
they, did they give you a recording of your Haftorah? Somebody give you a
Oh,
recording of it?
yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
have a
But
recording.
it's a tongue twister, and the tropes change a lot. And this is the first time, you gotta understand, I had my adult bar mitzvah in October. And I've read Torah twice since.
Just did it.
And that's it.
What's the Haftorah for June 14th?
Yeah, by
Hell,
I gotta go, but thank you,
Bye,
Lymor.
Sandy.
Cheers, bye.